Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to my Shinobi Striker build series where I spend my time finding the best Shinobi Striker builds so you don't have to waste your time finding them, guys. This is my Demon of the Leaf build. I would say it's a Jonin ranked build as it takes a bit of skill to pull off this build, but once you learn how to use this build, it's a great build to play with, especially if you're looking for something new and fresh and don't want to use all the other builds that are basically meta in the game, as it can get kind of boring, guys, honestly. Like, let's try some new builds in Shinobi Strikers and hopefully the devs buff some of the weaker jutsu. But guys, I'm not going to talk too much. There's only a small percent of my viewers who are subscribed. If you enjoy my content, make sure you subscribe. You can always unsubscribe later. And without further ado, let's get into the build. Alright guys, so for this build, the role type is going to be attack, the weapon is going to be hand-to-hand combat, and the ninja tool is going to be kunai. And guys, that's pretty much standard for me. You will see a lot of my builds go hand-to-hand combat and kunai or senban, because I just like builds that I connect, I do damage, and I have a little bit of attack and defense when it comes to my weapon and ninja tool. Now, hand-to-hand combat is great always because I feel like I get the benefit when I connect, I hit first rather than my enemy hitting me first, and it has great ground combos, and also there's a combo to get your enemy off the ground where you jump and punch downwards, so it works really good with adding a lot of pressure to your enemy. Now the costume is going to be Asuma's outfit top and Konohamaru outfit bottom color 2, and make out tactics for the accessory. The ninjutsu is going to be universal pull, teleportation jutsu, swift step, and 7 heavenly breaths. Now this is something that I didn't know that I enjoy a lot. The ultimate 7 heavenly breaths is great for getting your health back and doing extra damage, and you get it a lot of times during a match. I mean, I was really surprised how many times I pulled it off, 3-4 times during a match, and I enjoyed that, having the ultimate not really kill enemies but help me to heal. As an attack build, you don't really get a lot of opportunities to heal unless you have some type of accessory skill. Alright guys, so here's where things get interesting. Universal pull, teleportation jutsu, and swift step solves 2 major problems in this game. One being the problem where other builds run, specifically range builds and healer builds, as it's normal for them to run, as range builds don't have a lot of health to deal with attack builds or defensive builds, and healer builds don't have a lot of offensive jutsu to deal with attack, range, or defensive builds, to be honest. So it's really great with closing in on those builds. You can use universal pull to pull those builds in and really get some combos and damage in to stop them from running, and then teleportation jutsu to catch up with them when you don't have universal pull available. And whenever you use swift step, you also increase your speed, so that just helps as well, and it's just a very useful substitution altogether. Now guys, this build works great defensively as well, as teleportation jutsu increases your speed, and swift step coupled with teleportation jutsu makes you incredibly fast and also increases your charge speed and your charge distance. So if a build such as the defense build is chasing you, you can lock into another target and use your swift step to charge in at incredible speeds and get away from the person chasing you. So it works very great defensively whenever you need to, watch behind your back. So I love this build, guys. This build is best used when maybe you want to track a healer build that's on the other team that's doing a great job healing the other team. You want to really stop that healer from being able to use their jutsu and get that healer out of the way as fast as possible. So this is one of the builds that I think works really good at hard countering a good healer build on another team. Guys, that is pretty much the build. As far as the skills, I would say just use anything that lowers your ninjutsu cooldown time, and then your top skill can be anything, your accessory skill can be anything. Just enjoy this build, and if you like the build, leave a comment down below. But guys, without further ado, it is time for the gameplay.
Battle!
Test my nice try.
That's the spot! League of Rising Wind! Go! That's the spot! League of Rising Wind! That's the spot! Teleportation jutsu! No escape trigram! That's the spot! Teleportation jutsu! Teleportation jutsu! Say goodbye. Rotation jutsu. 128 calls. That's the stuff. Teleportation jutsu. Trigram to non-strike.
Nice try.
No escape spot.
Nice try.
Teleportation jutsu. Teleportation jutsu. That's the spot. No escape. That's the spot.
Over here.
No escape. That's the spot. Over here. Take it back. That's the spot. That's the spot. Teleportation jutsu. That's the spot. That's the spot. Teleportation jutsu. That's the spot. That's the spot. Rotation jutsu. Say goodbye. Nice try. Teleportation jutsu. That's the spin. Reversal pull. Teleportation jutsu. Time to finish. Flying rising jutsu. Teleportation jutsu.
Fell for it.
Time to finish.
Not bad, I guess.